What's up everybody, Kinetic here, and welcome to Tera Rising, a now free-to-play MMORPG. Originally, Tera was a subscription-based MMO, but has recently gone free-to-play, and that may be better for it in its life cycle, as that seems to be the growing trend with MMORPGs to go free-to-play with paid microtransaction type of options, and that's what Tera delivers now. It's a free-to-play game. I believe you have most of, or the majority of, the original features, and now there are some paid extras that you can go for, mostly cosmetic things that I have noticed. There's a good number of races that you can choose from in Tera. We've got Human, Castanic, Aman, Popori, Ellen, Baraka, and High Elf. Now, one of the things I'm sure that you already noticed is one of the things that Tera definitely has going for it is the visuals. The very high quality level of graphics in Tera is very, very nice. We've got a lot of detail in accessories, clothes, hair and things like that, nice looking environments, lighting, and animations. Let's take a look at the different classes that are available. We've got Warrior, Lancer, Slayer, Berserker, Sorcerer, Archer, Priest, and Mystic. And Tera uses the tried and true Holy Trinity, as it's called, where you have tanks like the Warrior, the Lancer, Slayer, and Berserker. All, I think, have tank potential. And then you have DPS, which also includes most of those, Sorcerer and Archer for sure. And then you have healers, and then somewhat damage dealers such as the Priests and the Mystics. It's worth mentioning, I think, also about the race and classes in Tera that there's no limitations. You can be any race and any class that you want. They're all available no matter who you choose. And also interesting is the way that each of the different races and genders also hold and carry their weapons. So for example, we've got this female high elf archer here that is holding her bow like this, and this is completely different from the way that, for example, a female human archer may hold her bow. And that's a nice touch. It gives a little bit more character and sort of personality in all of the different races, genders, and classes in Tera, and there's definitely no shortage of attitude and personality in Tera, certainly. Let's take a look at the customization. We've got a large number of presets to choose from here for our human female archer. There's also a randomization here as well if you're going for that ghoulish looking, oh my god, what the hell. Okay, yep, she looks scared. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's just go with the presets. Let's choose from one of these presets. I think that would be a safer way to go. As you can tell, there are some really interesting designs that you can make for your character in Tera. You can make some very attractive looking characters, or you can make some very strange some very strange looking characters here. Let's see, where's a good starting point? I suppose that's pretty decent looking. More presets over here. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. Let's go from there. Alright, so we got more features here. We can choose different hairstyles, lots of choices here. I like long hair on my females. So let's go with yeah, let's go with that. That looks good. Hair color? Wow. Very vibrant. Got a good number of choices here. Not really into blondes. How about something a little bit darker? Yeah, we can go with that. Face. So these are presets again. Maybe you want to go back and instead of going all the way back to your preset, you can just adjust a face preset. There we go. And skin tone. You could go for something very dark, very pale. Kind of sick looking. That looks healthy. Adornments. Now this works in particular with females. We've got different makeup and eyebrow combinations here. And then you can go into even finer detail with things like bone structure. You can adjust the brow. I think something right about there, that looks good. Not too strong, not too soft. Cheekbones. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's get that swollen, I just had an allergic reaction to something I ate look. Yeah. Jaw. Well, we could go even further with that allergic reaction. I think we should tone it down just a little bit. Yeah, let's tone it down just a little bit. Here we go. Jaw width. A little bit more slender, or go for the chipmunk full of walnuts in my mouth look. What else we got here? We got eyes. I usually like to angle the eyes a little bit. Not too alienish looking, not too Down syndrome looking. Right about there. That looks good. Can adjust height, shape. Ah, so that's how we got the closed eye version earlier. She looks super surprised. Let's calm her down a little bit. There we go. That's looking all right. A little bit. There we go. All right, cool. Nose. Ah, nose looks good the way it is. Mouth. Here are some interesting options. We've got gape, which can be tight, like I'm not gonna say anything, or I'm already singing. Lip thickness. Oh yeah, it's getting weirder with each and every option. Oh, that's creepy. So yeah, like I said, you can definitely get some interesting character designs here. I think I spent a very good amount of time just here alone in the character customization for Tera. That's looking normal enough, I guess. We could go with that. And then you can preview some of the armors for your race and class combination for this female archer. Nice Spider-Man looking kind of outfit there. Ah, I like that. You can see like really close all the detail in the armor, like the little dents and things like that right there. Looks very realistic. Very realistic. Good looking stuff. Good looking stuff. Tera definitely has visuals going for it. The sound is up there as well. There's some nice voices to choose from here. That sounds pretty good. She sounds like she's getting beat up. Okay. Oh no. Let's go back here. So yeah, that would be a voice that you could choose from. There's about 5 to choose from, I think, from all of the different races. And all we would have to do is just give this character a name and we're good to go. However, I've already got my character there, so I will meet you guys in-game with my warrior. And here he is. This is my level 10 human male warrior. As you can see from inside the game, Tera goes beyond nice character visuals, but also has very, very nice environmental visuals as well. We've got nice lighting, nice textures. We've also got some good sound effects and music. to engage you in the combat of Tera. And as you see this female tearing up that poor monster, I would like to talk about the combat actually, for starters, because that's actually one of the highlights of Tera. But notice that? Look at that. I like that. When you walk nearby a monster or something like that in Tera, they take notice of you, and they actually become alert and sort of excited, perhaps for good or for ill, in Tera. Walking up to this Chromos, he's like, "Hey! Don't sneak up behind me, I don't like that shit." And I'm like, "Oh, you don't like that, do you? Well, how about this? You like that? No? You don't like that? That's too bad, Chromos." I like Tera's combat. It's got this kind of action, a little bit more action-oriented style of combat. It's not tab targeting, but you actually use, see those crosshairs there? You actually use those crosshairs to aim your abilities to attack monsters. Because if you just, like, press buttons or whatever, you might find yourself going in the completely wrong direction than you want. So it's important that when you're playing Tera, that you actually actively participate in what your character is doing, not just pressing buttons. Tera will also punish you for standing around and spamming your one key. Mostly because, well, you probably won't be able to spam your one key. You'll use your left mouse button probably, like my warrior here, for basic attacks. But monsters will make an active effort to kick your ass. So if I just stand here, left-clicking or whatever, he's going to hit me pretty hard. And if I continue to do that, then my health is going to go down and down and down until I am probably going to get knocked out. So it pays to move around, kind of circle around monsters, to use maybe a dodge if you have it like my warrior has on the right click. And I think overall the combat feels more interesting and immersive because of that system of using the aiming to attack your enemies and moving out of the way when you notice that they're about to do something dangerous. It keeps you engaged in the combat, keeps you interested in what the monster is doing and what you're doing against the monster. And you will probably need that extra level of immersion and interest in combat, because unfortunately one of the early things I heard about Tera is just how grindy it is and how generic the questing system is, and I can confirm this to be pretty true. The questing that I've done so far mainly revolves around the standard kind of talk to NPC, go kill monsters or collect something, and then come back and then do it again and again and again. I am rather disappointed by that with Tera as well, because Tera broke the mold with its visuals, certainly, and it also took a step into new territory with its combat. Instead of the standard tab lock on and, you know, spam your abilities or whatever, the questing and the experience gaining, the leveling and stuff like that, is just too normal, I guess, for its own good. Maybe it's what they wanted because they wanted to do something that players were familiar with in other MMOs or something like that, but for me, I think that Tera probably could have done something a little bit more interesting than what it is for its questing and leveling. Let's see, can I pick this up? Yes, I can. That's one of the really interesting things I find about Tera, is that even if this is not your stuff, if it's been long enough, because it has sort of like a timer on it, you can pick it up. When you're killing monsters and things like that, they will drop stuff, and for like a limited time, it will be bound to you, and only you can pick it up. But after, I don't know, what is it, like maybe a minute or two or something like that, you can actually go and pick up somebody else's stuff, which I think is hilarious. And I often find stuff like that, like just money or equipment or something like that, just sitting around waiting to be picked up. There's a little gathering for you. And if this is too bright and happy and vibrant for you, thankfully, And to my relief as well... Money? This is not mine, it says. Okay, so the timer is still running on that pile of money over there. I can't pick it up. But yeah, for the environments, if that was too happy and kind of pretty for you, don't worry, there are some darker areas. And this was a sigh of relief for me as well, because I was like, I want something a little bit more gritty, a little bit more like tense. Get me excited, like I'm in a dark and evil area, and you know, potentially there is some danger, because I haven't really felt too much of it so far. And then I walk over here to the Tainted Gorge, and that's where I find it. It's a very dark and kind of ghostly surroundings with some very, very strange monsters. Look at this guy here. Look at his head. Now look at his legs. Yeah, really, really freaky looking. But good character models, definitely. Look at the detail on monsters as well. Here, I'll zoom in this way. Look at that, man. That's a good looking monster right there. I really like Tera's visuals. Unfortunately, going back to the combat, one of the things, and I don't know if it's just me or maybe this is an actual problem with the game, but there seems to be, for me at least, I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know if you have played or are playing Tera. Do you guys have significant input lag, or is it just me? Because when I click my mouse button, and I'm going to bring it up to the microphone so you can hear it, hopefully, and then you can see just how long it takes from the time I click my mouse button to when something actually happens on screen. Here we go. You hear that? That's how long it takes from the time I click my mouse button to when something actually happens on screen. And it is killing the experience for me here in Tera. The input lag, I don't know if it's because I'm using a proxy, playing from Japan on the North American servers. I don't know what the deal is, but I have never felt that kind of input lag before in any other online game, including other games that I've used a proxy with. I don't know if this is an issue with Tera specifically or what the deal is. I would like to hear from you guys. Do you have input lag? Does it happen for you as well, or is this just me? Let me know in the comment section of this video. But yeah, these guys are cool. These Disc Reapers, they got some really cool animations like that. Enemies will also evade you, and perhaps that's a good reminder of not just standing around and taking a hit. The monsters will also make an active effort to get out of the way when they feel that you are a threat, or if they are taking damage. What's this? Something I can pick up. Nice. How about you guys? Let's talk about the questing a little bit, and some of the more positive elements, I guess. Thanks to Tera's nice UI elements, questing is very, very smooth. We've got a quest tracker over here that will list all of the quests that maybe you are active on, and if you click them, it will bring up a description. But best of all is, if you don't know where rune keepers are, for example here, you can left click on this and it will show you here on this little miniature map, which is different from your mini map, orange spots showing you where rune keepers can be found. I really like that. That is a nice touch and very helpful for questing. And yeah, if it's going to be a grind, at least make it an easy and non-frustrating grinding experience. You know, running around for like 10 minutes trying to figure out where the hell your target is. It's very simple to find your targets here in Tera, and I like that. Here on my rune keepers, you can see an exclamation, a red exclamation, letting me know that that is the target for my quest. Where are you going? Ooh! Hit with a bomb. Nice animations. Nice animations for your character's combat and also for your enemies as well. Even their death animations look nice. So there you go, guys. I think that is a pretty good first look at what I have felt, experienced, and my feelings with Tera so far. The good points, just to sort of reiterate again, great visuals, great sound, overall has a really nice high quality feel to it. And if you've got the PC to run it and you're looking for an attractive MMO that is free to play, Tera is definitely going to deliver. It's got some good combat as well. I'm not sure if the input lag is an actual game problem or whether that's just me, but that is something to consider and maybe figure out for yourself, I suppose, if you try the game out. And yeah, if you like or don't mind grinding for your experience and for other things, then perhaps Tera will be good or maybe bad for you in that sense as well. If you would like to see more of this, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to play Tera with me, I would actually really like some friends in this game, because playing solo in Tera is rather a bore. I think this game, like almost every MMO out there, would be so much more fun if only I had like maybe a friend or two or a group or something like that of people that I know that I can run around and kill NPCs, or, you know, go do a dungeon or something like that. I think Tera would be a lot more fun. So let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in playing a little bit of Tera with me. And I want to hear from a significant amount of people. If I only hear from like 2 people, then chances are I'm probably not going to stick around in Tera for very long. But if there's a good number of you guys that are playing Tera and would be interested in meeting up and doing some stuff or whatever in-game, or maybe you would like to try Tera for the first time. Hell, I'm only level 10, so I'm sure that you could probably catch up to me or something like that. Either way, we'll discuss that in the comments, guys. That's going to be it for this first look video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Click the like button. Stay subscribed for more of possibly Tera, but definitely first look videos of other free-to-play MMO games out there. Thanks again for watching. My name is Kinetic, and I'll see you guys next time.